Hey Raiders, welcome back to another live arena battle video. This video will feature 5 fights and 3 wins. So I start off with G Medici, and I've faced him before, and I think it was just when I did a one-off fight sometime within the last couple weeks, but it might have been, I'm pretty sure it was within the last month, but I couldn't find his video when I searched it. So I go Ultimate Death Knight first. He counters with Sifi and Taurus. Now I know I've beat him before, but looking at Sifi Taurus as his first 2 picks, I know this is going to be a pretty big challenge. So I go Duchess Necret. I'm gearing up for tankiness. He goes Arbiter and Georgid, and right off the bat I'm looking, do I want to ban the Taurus, the Georgid, or the Sifi? And I guess I'm kind of leaning towards the Sifi, but I'll go Xena, and I will go Staltus. He's going to go Warlord, so I got to ban the Warlord. He bans the Xena. So am I tanky enough to survive all of that? That's quite a fast, destructive onslaught of destruction that he's bringing here. So I go into this fight not too confident. I'm thinking I'm going to lose against the Sifi Taurus right off the bat. Taurus drops the hammer after full buffs, and Necret's still at 60%, so didn't do too bad. So Georgid is going to A1 kill my Necret. Duchess is going to buff. Not that it really helps Staltus. Staltus is going to do his first hit, and wow, he actually got a lot more damage on Arbiter than I expected, but also more on Sifi than I expected. So next AoE from Staltus hopefully will finish off those 3, and I'll just have Taurus to deal with. AoE from Georgid kind of hurts Duchess a little bit, but not too bad. So I take out the Arbiter and the Georgid again, and we'll see A1 from Taurus does some more damage on my Duchess. And right there, I kind of made a mistake. I should have brought back my Necret, but I did not. See if he's going to bring back Georgid, who I don't know what he has up right now. See what he does. He goes for the Duchess and does not kill her. Now I bring back the Necret. And he drops the hammer and takes out Duchess this time. So I try to A1 kill the Sifi and can't quite get her, but then UDK finishes her off. But they've still got both their damage dealers. I'm able to counterattack kill the Georgid, but everybody's pretty low. Put on that ally protection on Staltus. He A2 kills my UDK, and now it's just can I outlast him? Go for the stun, got it. Put the ally protect back up, and he gets a turn. He's pretty fast. And I'll finish him off. So that was a pretty tough battle right there. So today and most days, I just faced S-tier nuker after S-tier nuker. And I'm holding my own, but that's why I'm not really going on strong winning streaks, because I'm facing really good teams. This guy is 32 million player power. And I remember that from looking at it after the battle here. So he goes Sifi first. I go UDK and Duchess. See who he goes with next. He's going to go with Necret and Pythion. So he's going with tanky there. And I'll go Xena. Couldn't decide if I wanted Xena yet. And I'm going to go Staltus and Warlord. And I switched them up. But I really didn't need to because they're both sheep. So I had considered in this fight going UDK and Necret. So he's going to go Garal and Georgid. And Garal is really my undoing here. I handle this team pretty well. I go toe-to-toe with this team that's double my account player power. But in the end, he was just a little too much for me. So he's going to ban the Warlord, I'm going to ban the Sifi, and we'll see how this goes. So it's loading slowly to get started. Remember, this is on 2x speed, so that was really slow on the loading. So I go first with my Duchess, who's over 300 speed. What do I want to do with my Wukong? I sheep the Necret, and I think that was really where I made my mistake. I needed to sheep probably the Georgid or the Garal. Probably should have sheeped the Garal. The Garal is really powerful. So Georgid's going to take out the UDK and then finish off the Staltus. Actually, no, he just A1s. But Garal is going to finish off the Staltus. I'll bring them all back. And I'm still doing okay at this point. Looking at their turn meters, I'm doing all right. One big thing with Pythion is the amount of turn meter he brings them back with. So I take out Garal. I'll take out Georgid again. But look here as he brings them back. He brings them back with 60%. Duchess brings them back, I think, with 0% turn meter. It's either 0 or it's 30. It's something pretty low. And because I wasn't able to finish off the Garal again right there, I'm done. That was it. Garal just finished off my team. I don't have Revive back, and I'm done. So that one was very close, but just didn't quite have enough. So on to fight number 3, and I will get nickname, or triple X, nickname triple X. So he goes Sifi first, and I go UDK Duchess. So what I try to do is, I try to force them to get Sifi if they don't already pick Sifi. And then I like to go UDK to counter Sifi. And then UDK is also in there to counter Wukong. UDK is in there to counter Rotos. And then I got this double counter to Sifi if they end up picking her with Xena. So they're going speed with Harima, and I've actually got 3 damagers in there. I'm going to ban the Wukong, and they're going to ban my Nekret. But I picked the Stone Skin Arrow because this is a speed team and he can finish them off. I don't use my Stone Skin Arrow as much as I would like to because the opportunity just does not present itself. But it might start more as more people are climbing into Gold 2 now. So Xena gets that buff and almost takes out 3 of their champions, but not quite. So we'll see what I can do with Errol here. I'm just going to take them out. I know Sifi's going to revive somebody. And then Errol will have his back-to-back hits in a second here. So bring back Xena. Really, though, this fight's all about Errol. Do a little bit of damage with UDK. Remember, I do have full crit rate and a couple hundred crit damage on my UDK. So 1 hit, 2 hits, and done. So, yeah, that battle I knew Errol could handle it. So pretty decent. So that gets me to 3490. I am closing in on 3500. So I will get Old Boy. And he'll go with Wukong first. And then I go with UDK and Duchess again. He's going to go Lady Mikage and Harima. So I'm looking at banning Mikage. And I'll go UDK Nekret, or I'll go Nekret and Staltus. And then his last 2 picks are kind of peculiar, and I was looking at them like, that's not a great combo. I think it's Elva, and then the Knight's Revenant that does the Revive on Death. Yeah, and it is. And it's that I forget her name, the red-faced lady. But I was looking at that like, that is not a pick you want to put in here. I end up going with Errol. I'm going to ban the Wukong, and maybe I should have banned the Lady Mikage. But I'm just like, he's probably got this team ironed out because he's pretty high into Gold 2. It's just a weird team. So we'll get started. He's got 1 good damager in there, but Mikage can do so much control. And then with the Revive on Death, notice one of them is protected. So that means that Red-Faced Lady, whatever her name is again, she has protection set. And more protected buffs are starting to pop out there. Although I think Elva's in protection too. So they're just chipping away at me, and I'm pretty helpless. I don't have a reviver, and this team I'm not doing anything against. So kudos to this player for having kind of a unique kind of team. And they are a lot faster than mine. I don't have anybody who's particularly fast. I'm in the lower 200s with all my champions. So I'll take the loss on that one. That's a big thing with Mikage is I don't know, once I get her, how useful is she going to be because I don't run speed teams. So I go UDK, and they go Wukong and Sifi. So I'm going to go with Nekret and Xena. They'll go Taurus and Pythion. So I'll finish off with Duchess and Staltus. So this one, I'm looking, who's going to do the most damage? Wukong's going to do it no matter what. If I ban him, though, I still have Sifi buffing Taurus. They're probably going to ban my Xena. I don't know. They ban my Duchess. Okay, that's fine. I ban their Taurus, though, because everybody can buff the Taurus. So I ban the Taurus, so nobody's really benefiting from those buffs. I do end up having to deal with the Hex, though. There it is. And Xena gets triggered. Kill a couple of them. They get revived right back. And then kill that one again. Sifi, let's see if Sifi brings her back. Brings her back. So both of their revives are gone. I can kill the Wukong again, which is irrelevant. And then with this ally attack is where I get some Stone Skin. Or Petrification, not Stone Skin. The opposite of Stone Skin. So still working them down. Just hoping that Wukong doesn't get a good shot. Another big hit, and I don't believe they'll revive again. And finish it off with Staltus. So that was a pretty good win for me. Definitely banning the Taurus there was the right move. So show some builds here. Staltus, he's at almost 230 speed, 286 crit damage, and 7500 defense. I really need to roll that Ascension on his feet better. Errol's in Stone Skin and Lethal. He's at 7500 attack. He's at 208 speed, and he's at 267 crit damage. So I've got some things to re-roll on him too for Ascendance, and he should be up around 8000 attack. Xena is at 215 speed, 7600 attack, 258 crit damage, so she's pretty well equipped too. And again, I have some things to re-roll on her for Ascendance. Wukong, my last damager that I used, 310 speed. I lowered his speed a little bit. He's at 7100 attack, pretty low crit damage at 200, but that's what I had when building him at that speed, because I wanted him fast. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and take care.